Welcome back to ZE Coins. Today, we have an exciting topic for all coin collectors and history enthusiasts. We will be diving into the fascinating history value and potential worth of the 1963 Lincoln 1-cent penny. This penny may look ordinary to some, but certain factors can make it highly valuable in the numismatic world. So if you have a 1963 Lincoln penny, you might want to check its details because it could be worth much more than just a cent. Before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content about rare coins, collectibles, and history. Now let's get into it. First, let us talk about the history of the 1963 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the Lincoln cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, features Lincoln's profile on the obverse side of the coin and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse. Until 1958, in 1959, the design changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse in honor of Lincoln's 150th birth anniversary. The 1963 penny was struck at two different U.S. mint facilities, Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia minted coins have no mint mark, while the Denver minted coins carry a small D mint mark. Below the date, the composition of the 1963 penny is 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin, which was the standard for pennies before the transition to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. Now let us discuss the value and worth of the 1963 Lincoln penny. Most circulated examples of this coin are worth only face value or slightly more due to their high mintage numbers. However, certain factors can make these pennies significantly more valuable. These factors include mint mark condition, error varieties, and high-grade specimens. One of the most sought-after variations of the 1963 Lincoln penny is the presence of minting errors. Some errors include double die, obverse off-center strikes, and repunched mint marks. A 1963 penny with a strong double die error, especially on the date or lettering, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes with a significant portion of the design missing are also valuable, and their worth depends on the percentage of the off-center strike. Another factor that increases the value of a 1963 penny is its condition. Pennies that have been well preserved without signs of wear are graded higher and can fetch premium prices. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can sell for substantial amounts. A 1963 penny in MS-67 condition can be worth over $200 depending on market demand. Furthermore, proof versions of the 1963 penny were also minted for collectors. These proof coins were struck with specially polished dies and have a mirror-like finish. A proof 1963 penny in perfect condition can be worth significantly more than a regular business strike coin. As for the current market value of the 1963 Lincoln penny, common circulated examples are usually worth around 2 to 5 cents, while uncirculated specimens can range from a few dollars to over $200 depending on their grade and rarity. High-grade coins with mint errors or rare features can go for even higher prices at auctions and collector markets. If you think you have a valuable 1963 penny, make sure to inspect it carefully and consider getting it graded by a professional service. This can help determine its true value and authenticity before selling or adding it to your collection. We explore rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your collection. Today, we are diving into the 1976 Lincoln penny, a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance but has an interesting history and could be worth a lot of money to collectors and investors. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909 and has gone through various design changes and compositions over the years. The 1976 penny was minted during a time when the United States was celebrating its bicentennial. While the penny itself did not receive a special design for the occasion like the quarter, half dollar, and dollar did, it remains an important piece of numismatic history. The 1976 Lincoln penny was struck in large numbers at multiple mints, including the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. Most of these pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving them their traditional reddish appearance. However, what makes certain 1976 pennies valuable are their minting errors, condition, and rare varieties. One of the key factors that determine the value of a 1976 Lincoln penny is its condition. Coins that have never been in circulation and remain in pristine condition, also known as mint state, can be worth significantly more than their face value. Coins that are graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services can fetch a premium price at auctions and from collectors. Another important aspect is minting errors. Some rare 1976 pennies exhibit double die errors where the design appears slightly duplicated due to a misalignment during the minting process. Other errors include off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and die cracks, which can all increase the coin's value substantially. If you happen to find one of these error coins in your collection, it is definitely worth getting it appraised. In terms of market value, a regular 1976 Lincoln penny in circulated condition is generally worth only its face value due to the large number of coins produced, however uncirculated. Examples or coins with rare errors can be worth much more. A high-grade 1976 penny without any errors might be valued at a few dollars, while a rare error coin could sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. If you are looking to determine the value of your 1976 penny, it is best to consult a reputable coin dealer or get the coin professionally graded. Grading services like PCGS and NGC can assess the condition of your coin and provide an accurate valuation. Additionally, you can check recent sales of similar coins on auction sites to get an idea of current market trends. In conclusion, while most 1976 Lincoln pennies are common and not particularly valuable, certain factors like condition, rare minting errors, and collector demand can make them highly sought after. Always check your change and old coin collections, because you never know when you might come across a hidden treasure worth far more than just 1 cent. We uncover the hidden gems in the world of coin collecting today. We have an exciting topic for you: the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent penny. This small yet historical coin might be hiding in your pocket change and could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. Stay with us until the end to learn about its history, key features, errors, and the highest prices it has fetched in the market. History of the 1981 Lincoln penny. The 1981 Lincoln cent was one of the last pennies to be made primarily of copper before the transition to zinc in 1982. This penny was composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. This makes it stand out from modern pennies, which are mostly zinc with a thin copper coating. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the classic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, which has been used since 1909. Key features and mint marks. The 1981 Lincoln penny was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia minted coins do not have a mint mark, while Denver minted coins are marked with a small d, and San Francisco produced proof coins with an S on them. The total mintage for this year was in the billions, but certain varieties and errors make some of these coins highly valuable. Valuable error coins. Collectors always look for errors because they increase the value of a coin. Some errors found in the 1981 Lincoln penny include the double die error, off-center strikes, and broad strikes. The double die error is particularly desirable as it results in visible doubling in the letters, numbers, or even Lincoln's profile. Another error to watch for is a misaligned or off-center strike, which can make a penny rare and valuable. How much is the 1981 Lincoln penny worth? Now to the most exciting part: how much is your 1981 penny worth? While a regular circulated 1981 penny might only be worth its face value or a few cents, coins in mint state condition, especially those graded MS65 or higher, can be worth several dollars. Some rare error pennies have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For example, a pristine proof coin from the San Francisco Mint with a deep cameo finish can reach prices over $50 on the collector market. A highly sought-after double die error has been known to sell for over $1,000 at auctions. Factors that determine value. To determine how much your 1981 penny is worth, consider these key factors. Condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for coins with no scratches, discoloration, or signs of wear. Mint mark coins from certain mints, especially proof coins, tend to be more valuable. Errors. Any minting errors can significantly increase a coin's worth. Demand. Coins that collectors are actively seeking will have a higher market value. Current market value and selling tips. As of today, the value of a 1981 Lincoln penny varies widely from face value to hundreds of dollars, depending on condition and rarity. If you believe you have a valuable penny, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. These grading services can authenticate your coin and give it an official grade, which can increase its marketability and price. If you want to sell your penny, consider auction houses, online marketplaces like eBay, or dedicated coin dealer shops. Always research recent sales to get an idea of what collectors are currently paying. Conclusion. So there you have it. The 1981 Lincoln 1-cent penny is more than just small change in your pocket. With the right condition, errors, or rarity, it could be worth a significant amount of money. If you have a stash of old pennies, now is the time to check them for valuable finds. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about this fascinating coin. Dive into the history and value of the 1982 Lincoln cent, the 1-cent penny coin that has collectors searching through their change every day. You may be wondering what makes this penny so special and why some variations of the 1982 Lincoln cent are worth a lot of money today. We will go through everything you need to know about this iconic coin, from its history and designed to its unique varieties and current market value. So, stay with us until the end as we explore why this coin could be hiding a small fortune in your collection. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny featured the iconic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse side and the wheat ears reverse design, which was later changed to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. The 1982 penny holds a unique place in history because it was the year that the United States Mint made a significant change to the composition of the 1-cent coin. Prior to 1982, pennies were composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. However, due to the rising cost of copper, the Mint decided to switch to a copper-plated zinc composition starting in the middle of 1982. This change led to multiple varieties of the 1982 penny, which makes collecting them so fascinating. In total, there are 7 different varieties of the 1982 penny, and knowing how to identify them can help you determine if you have a valuable coin. These varieties include the 1982 large date copper, the 1982 small date copper, the 1982 large date zinc, the 1982 small date zinc, the 1982D large date copper, the 1982D large date zinc, and the elusive 1982D small date zinc. The small date and large date varieties differ in the size and shape of the numbers in the date, with the small date showing a more subtle and less pronounced 8, and 2. The transition from copper to zinc led to rare and valuable errors, including off-metal strikes and transitional errors, one of the most sought-after coins from this series is the 1982D small date zinc penny. This coin is extremely rare and very few have been discovered in circulation, making it one of the key rarities in modern U.S. coinage. If you happen to find one of these pennies, you could be holding a coin worth thousands of dollars. Now let's talk about the value of the 1982 Lincoln penny. The value of these coins depends on their variety, condition, and whether they are in uncirculated or circulated condition. Here's a general guide to their worth. Common 1,982 pennies, such as the large date copper and large date zinc, are usually worth face value if they are circulated, but if they are in mint state uncirculated condition, they can fetch anywhere from $2 to $10. The small date copper variety in high-grade conditions can be worth anywhere from $10 to $50. The rarest and most valuable 1982 penny is the 1982D small date zinc, which can be worth thousands of dollars, especially if found in mint state condition. Collectors and investors are always looking for high-grade examples of these coins, so if you believe you have a rare 1982 penny, it is highly recommended that you weigh the coin using a digital scale. A copper penny will weigh 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny will weigh 2.5 grams. This weight difference is crucial in determining the composition of the coin and identifying potential rarities. If you find an unusual 1982 penny, it is always best to have it professionally graded by companies such as PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and value. So why are these pennies so valuable, and why should you check your change? The 1982 transition year resulted in a variety of small differences and errors that are highly sought after by collectors. Even though most 1982 pennies are common and only worth a few cents, finding a rare variety could mean a significant payout. With the current interest in coin collecting and rising metal prices, the demand for high-grade examples of these coins remains strong. In conclusion, the 1982 Lincoln penny is a fascinating and valuable coin to collectors and numismatists around the world. With multiple varieties, composition changes, and rare errors, this penny has become one of the most interesting coins in U.S. history. If you have any old pennies lying around, it might be worth taking a closer look, because you never know when you might discover a rare and valuable coin in your pocket. We are diving into the fascinating history and value of the 1992 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that might be worth a lot more than you think. If you have a penny from 1992, especially with specific characteristics, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Stay tuned as we uncover its history, rare errors, and current market value. History of the 1992 Lincoln penny. The 1992 Lincoln penny features the same design used for many years, with Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Designed by Victor David Brenner for the obverse and Frank Gasparo for the reverse, this coin continued the legacy of the Lincoln cent. First introduced in 1909 to BY 1992, the penny was made of copper-plated zinc rather than the original bronze composition. This transition occurred in 1982 to reduce production costs. Although the 1992 penny appears common at first glance, there is a rare variation that can make it incredibly valuable. The 1992 close AM penny error. One of the key reasons certain 1992 Lincoln pennies are worth big money is the close AM error. In regular 1992 pennies, The letters A and M in America, on the reverse, should have a noticeable gap. However, due to a minting mistake, some 1992 pennies were struck using the reverse die intended for 1993 coins, where the A and M are very close together. This mistake is now referred to as the 1992 close AM penny. The close AM error exists for both the Philadelphia minted 1992 penny and the Denver minted 1992 D penny, but the 1992 D close AM penny is even rarer. Collectors and coin experts actively seek out these rare varieties, often paying substantial sums for well-preserved examples. How to identify a 1992 close AM penny? If you want to check your 1992 pennies for this valuable error, follow these steps. Look at the reverse side of the coin where it says United States of America. Focus on the spacing between the letters A and M in America. If the letters appear very close together and almost touching, you may have a rare close AM penny. If there is a noticeable gap, your penny is a regular issue. Value of the 1992 close AM penny. The value of a 1992 close AM penny depends on its condition and whether it has been graded by a professional coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC. For the 1992 close AM penny from the Philadelphia Mint, circulated examples can sell for several $100s, while higher-grade specimens can fetch thousands of dollars. A top-grade example has been known to sell for over $20,000 at auction. The 1992 D close AM penny is even rarer and commands even higher prices. One example in a high-grade mint state condition sold for over $25,000. Current market value. As of today, the market for rare pennies continues to be strong. Collectors and numismatists are always on the lookout for rare varieties, and the 1992 close AM penny remains in high demand. While values fluctuate based on condition and collector interest, a well-preserved example could bring in a significant return on investment. Conclusion. If you have a 1992 Lincoln penny, it is worth checking for the close AM variety. It only takes a moment to inspect your coins, and you could uncover a valuable treasure hiding in your pocket change. We are diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting to explore the 1995 Lincoln 1-cent penny. Many people overlook this small but significant coin, not realizing that certain versions of it can be worth a lot of money. If you have some old pennies lying around, you might want to check them carefully because you could be holding a hidden treasure. History of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it replaced the Indian head cent and became one of the most iconic coins in American history. Over the years, the design has undergone several modifications, but Lincoln's profile has remained a staple on the obverse side. The reverse design changed from the original wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, honoring the great leader's legacy. Details of the 1995 Lincoln penny. The 1995 Lincoln cent was struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with additional proof versions minted in San Francisco. These pennies are made of copper-plated zinc, containing 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper. While most of these coins were produced in massive quantities for circulation, a few special varieties have caught the attention of collectors worldwide. The most valuable 1995 Lincoln penny, the double die obverse. One of the most sought-after error coins from this year is the 1995 double die obverse penny. This error occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, causing a noticeable doubling effect on certain features. In the case of the 1995 penny, the doubling is most visible in the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" at the top of the coin. This unique error makes the coin highly desirable among collectors. How to identify the double die obverse? To check if you have a valuable 1995 double die penny, look closely at the lettering on the obverse side. A magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe can help you see the distinct doubling effect. If you notice clear separation between the letters, you might have found a rare treasure. The doubling on this coin is bold and easy to spot, even with the naked eye in some cases. Value and worth of the 1995 Lincoln penny. The value of a 1995 Lincoln cent depends on its condition and rarity. Regular circulation pennies are typically worth face value, but the double die obverse variety can fetch significant prices in the collector's market. A circulated 1995 double die penny in average condition can be worth around $10 to $20. A well-preserved, uncirculated example can sell for $50 to $100. High-grade specimens graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC have been known to sell for over $1,000 at auctions. The highest recorded sale of a 1995 double-die obverse penny was over $3,000 for a perfect gem-quality specimen. Where to find these valuable pennies? You might be wondering where you can find one of these rare 1995 pennies. The good news is that they can still be found in pocket change, coin rolls from banks, and old coin collections. If you come across a 1995 penny, it is always worth taking a closer look to see if it is the valuable double-die variety. The importance of coin grading. If you believe you have a rare and valuable 1995 Lincoln cent, it is highly recommended to have it professionally graded. Third-party grading services like PCGS and NGC can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, ensuring that you get the best possible value when selling or trading it. Coins in higher grades will always fetch better prices, making grading an essential step in the process. Other valuable Lincoln pennies. While the 1995 double-die obverse penny is one of the most famous modern-era coins, there are other Lincoln cents worth looking for. Some notable examples include the 1909 SVDB Lincoln cent, one of the rarest and most valuable pennies in existence. The 1943 copper penny, an era coin struck in copper instead of steel. The 1955 double-die penny, another highly sought-after doubling error. The 1972 double-die penny, featuring a strong doubling on the obverse. The 1983 double-die reverse penny, where the doubling appears on the back of the coin. Final thoughts. The 1995 Lincoln 1-cent penny is a perfect example of why coin collecting can be both fun and profitable. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting out, checking your loose change for rare coins like the 1995 double-die obverse penny can be an exciting experience. Remember to always inspect your coins carefully, store them properly to maintain their condition, and consider getting them professionally graded if you suspect you have a valuable piece. We uncover the history, value, and potential worth of the 2013 Lincoln 1-cent penny. If you have one of these coins in your collection, you might be sitting on something more valuable than you think. Stick around as we explore its history, design, key errors, and what makes some of these pennies worth big money. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909 when it replaced the Indian head cent. The obverse features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, which has remained consistent over the years. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this design was introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 2013 Lincoln penny continues the tradition of the shield reverse design. First introduced in 2010, the shield symbolizes the preservation of the United States as a single country, a tribute to Abraham Lincoln's efforts to maintain unity during the Civil War. The reverse of this penny was designed by Lyndall Bass and features the Union shield with a scroll inscribed with the word 1 cent. While most 2013 pennies are only worth their face value of 1 cent, some rare errors and high-grade specimens can fetch collectors a much higher price. The standard 2013 penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia and Denver versions have no mint mark or a small d respectively, while the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins with an S mint markers play a significant role in increasing the value of these pennies. Some known errors include double-die obverse or reverse off-center strikes and coins struck on defective planchets. The most sought-after error is the double-die variety, where specific details like letters or numbers appear doubled under magnification. Collectors seek these coins, and depending on the severity of the doubling, they can be worth anywhere from a few dollars to several $100s. Another key factor determining value is the coin's condition. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in mint state 67 or higher can be worth significantly more than their face value. For example, a 2013 Lincoln penny graded MS 67 or higher has been known to sell for around $100 to $300 due to its pristine condition. Aside from errors and condition, another crucial factor is the material composition. Since 1982, the Lincoln penny has been made primarily of copper-plated zinc, which means they are not composed of the valuable copper content of earlier pennies. However, this does not mean they cannot be valuable, as their rarity and unique features dictate their worth in the current market. A standard circulated 2013 Lincoln penny is only worth 1 cent. Uncirculated versions with no errors may fetch a few cents to $1, depending on condition. Error coins and high-grade specimens, however, can bring in much higher prices. If you are wondering where to find these valuable pennies, the best place to look is in your everyday change. You can also check bank rolls for Unsearched pennies, which might contain hidden gems. Many coin collectors and dealers also trade and sell these rare varieties online through platforms like eBay and specialized coin auction sites. Before selling your 2013 Lincoln penny, it is essential to get it properly appraised and graded by a professional service. This ensures you receive the best possible value for your coin. Many collectors and investors seek out high-grade Lincoln pennies for their rarity and numismatic appeal, making them a great addition to any coin collection. In conclusion, while most 2013 Lincoln pennies are only worth a cent, there are rare and valuable specimens that can fetch significant amounts of money, whether through rare varieties, high-grade condition, or collector demand. Certain pennies from this year stand out and are highly sought after by enthusiasts. Keep an eye on your loose change, as you might just discover a valuable coin hiding in plain sight. We explore the fascinating history and value of the 2020 Lincoln 1-cent penny. This modern coin carries the legacy of one of the most iconic figures in American history, Abraham Lincoln, and has been an essential part of U.S. currency for over a century. Today, we will delve into the design, history, and most importantly, how much these pennies are worth today, including rare and valuable variations that collectors seek. First, let us discuss the design. The obverse or front of the 2020 Lincoln penny features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, which has been in use since 1909 when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The words "In God We Trust" are inscribed above Lincoln's head, with the word "Liberty" to the left and the year 2020 to the right. The mint mark, if present, appears just below the year and indicates the U.S. Mint facility where the coin was produced. Coins without a mint mark come from the Philadelphia Mint, while those with a D were struck in Denver and those with an S were minted in San Francisco. Typically as proof coins, that on the reverse or backside of the coin, you will find the Union Shield design, which replaced the Lincoln Memorial design in 2010. The Union Shield consists of 13 vertical stripes, representing the original 13 colonies, with a horizontal bar across the top symbolizing unity. The banner across the shield bears the inscription "E pluribus unum," meaning out of many, one. Below the shield, the denomination 1 cent is prominently displayed, with United States of America arcing around the top. Now, let us talk about value and rarity. While most 2020 pennies are common and only worth face value, certain variations and errors can make them much more valuable. The most common error coins include double dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on improper planchets. A double die error occurs when the design is stamped twice slightly off alignment, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the letters or numbers. These errors can significantly increase the value of the coin, with some selling for hundreds of dollars depending on the severity of the doubling and overall condition. Another highly sought-after error is the off-center strike, where the coin's design is misaligned due to improper striking. If the off-center error is severe but still shows a readable date and mint mark, it can fetch a premium from collectors. Additionally, coins struck on the wrong metal planchet or with missing clad layers can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Proof coins and special finishes also hold a premium value. The 2020 S-Proof penny, struck at the San Francisco Mint, is made with a mirror-like background and frosted designs, making it highly desirable among collectors. These proof pennies, especially in perfect condition graded PR 70, can be worth significantly more than regular circulation coins. Now, let's discuss the current market value of the 2020 Lincoln penny. Common circulated examples are worth only their face value of 1 cent. However, uncirculated rolls or high-grade examples certified by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC can be worth more. A high-grade mint state 67 or higher coin can sell for anywhere from $50 to over $100, depending on demand. Error coins and rare variations, as mentioned earlier, can reach values in the hundreds or even thousands of dollars if they are in pristine condition. If you are wondering whether your 2020 penny is valuable, the best way to determine its worth is to inspect it carefully for any noticeable errors, check its overall condition, and consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service. Coins that receive high grades and have rare features will always have a strong market among collectors. In summary, while most 2020 Lincoln pennies are only worth a cent, rare errors, high grades, and proof variations can make them highly collectible and valuable. Always check your pocket change and rolls of coins for possible hidden treasures. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Have you found any valuable 2020 pennies in your collection? Let us know your thoughts. Thanks for watching and happy collecting.